Hello friends, welcome to my channel Master the Monster. Let's enter into the world of polynomials. Trust me, this is going to be an easy and interesting section of mathematics. You may have few doubts and questions regarding polynomials, the degree of polynomials, zeros, division of polynomials, what are quadratic polynomials, geometric meaning, all those things in your mind. No worries, let us sort out all the questions one by one. Before that, subscribe to my channel so that you will enjoy learning maths.
Okay, Class 10 Cbse Maths Chapter 2 Polynomials Exercise 2.3 Problem number 1. Divide the polynomial p of x by the polynomial g of x and find the quotient and remainder in each of the following. So you are given three sets of polynomials p of x and g of x. And you are asked to divide these two polynomials and find the quotient and remainder. So in order to divide these two polynomials, we are going to use the division algorithm, and we have seen the clear step-by-step procedure of dividing two polynomials in our previous video. I have given the link of the video in the description box. Please go through it before you solve this problem so that you will understand all the steps clearly and get a better understanding of how to divide two polynomials, right? Now we'll start with the first subdivision. Now let's divide the p of x, x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3 by g of x, x square minus 2. Okay, now the first step of the division algorithm, that you check whether the given polynomials are in standard form. Yes, they are in standard form. Their powers are in decreasing order. So no problem. We will start with the division. Okay, step 2 is you take the first term of the dividend and the first term of the divisor. The first term of the dividend is x cube. First term of the divisor is x square. Let's divide them and get the result. That is the first term of our quotient. So this is the second step of our division algorithm. Then what you have to do, you should take the first term of quotient, that is x, and multiply it with the divisor, that is x square minus 2. So when you multiply term by term, it is x into x square, x cube minus 2 into x is minus 2x, right? And now after you got the product, what you should do, you should subtract it from the dividend. So let me subtract it from the dividend. The first term is x cube. Let me write it under x cube. Minus 2x. So don't write it here. Write the like terms in the same line so that it will be easy for you to subtract the like terms. Otherwise, you'll get confused, right? So you don't have x square term, you have x cube and x term. You also don't have constant term in this product. So I write the like terms in this straight line. Okay, now we are going to we are going to subtract them. In order to subtract, let us change the sign of the second term, right? Okay, now x cube minus x cube is 0, so strike it off. And minus 3x square, you don't have another x square term here. So minus 3x square is as it is. And then 5x minus 2x. We have changed with the sign of minus 2x is plus 2x. So it is plus 7x. And then the constant term is minus 3. So we have taken the first term of divisor, first term of dividend, first term of divisor, divided them. That is the first term of quotient. Then we multiplied the first term of quotient with the divisor and subtracted it from the dividend. Okay, now let's take the first term of the new dividend and the first term of the divisor. Minus 3x square by x square. Let's divide them both. So when you cancel x square, you get minus 3, and that is the next term of my quotient. Alright. Now you multiply this minus 3 with the divisor, x square minus 2, and you get the product as minus 3x square plus 6. That we have to subtract it from the dividend. 3x square minus 3x square plus 6. Please write the like terms in the same straight line, right? Now we'll change the sign of the second term so that I get it to be 7x minus 9. Degree of the remainder here is 1. and degree of the divisor here is 2. Now we see that degree of the remainder is less than degree of the divisor, so we couldn't proceed with the division further, so we stop here and we have got the quotient and the remainder. The quotient here is x minus 3 and remainder here is 7x minus 9. So this is how we divide two polynomials using division algorithm. Okay, now we'll proceed to second subdivision. The second subdivision is p of x is x power 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5 and g of x is x square plus 1 minus x. Okay, before proceeding into division, the first step is to check whether the given dividend and the divisor are in the standard form. Okay, now checking p of x, it is in standard form, no problem. Checking for g of x, that is the divisor, here it is not in the standard form. So let me rearrange it as x square minus x plus 1. Now the powers of x are in descending order, right? Okay, now let me start dividing. So the first term of the divisor and first term of the dividend. X power 4 by x square. Let's divide them both. You get an x square. That is the first term of quotient. Okay, now let's multiply this x square with the divisor. So multiplying term by term, we get x power 4 minus x cube plus x square. Okay, now let me subtract it from the divisor. The first term is x power 4. The second term is x cube. You don't have an x cube in the dividend. So let me have the x cube separately and don't forget to include it. And then it is plus x square. Let me include it here. Okay, now let's subtract. When you subtract, you change the sign of the second term. So x power 4 minus x power 4 is 0 here. And it's minus 3x square minus x square. Before writing x square, you write x cube because always the polynomial should be in the standard form, that is descending order of its degree, right? So the first term should be x cube. Then minus 3x square minus x square is minus 4x square plus 4x plus 5. Okay. Now we'll take the first term of the new dividend and the divisor. So it is x cube divided by x square. When you cancel, you get it to be x. That is the next term. That is the second term of my quotient. Now let's multiply this x with the divisor so that we get x cube minus x square plus x. So let me subtract it from the new dividend. So x cube minus x square plus x. In order to subtract, just change the sign of second term. So you get minus 3x square plus 3x plus 5. Right? Okay, now take the first term of new dividend and the divisor. So it is minus 3x square divided by x square. The value is minus 3. So that is the next term of the quotient. Now multiply this minus 3 with the divisor. You get minus 3x square plus 3x minus 3. So subtract it from the dividend. Minus 3x square plus 3x minus 3. So in order to subtract it, let me change the sign. So minus 3x square gets cancelled. 3x minus 3x also gets cancelled. 5 plus 3 is 8. So here the degree of the remainder is 0 because it's a constant polynomial, and here the degree of the divisor is 2. Now the degree of the remainder is less than the degree of divisor. So the division ends here. We cannot proceed further. So we finally got the answer. The quotient is x square plus x minus 3 and remainder is 8. Okay, the third subdivision, polynomials given are p of x equal x power 4 minus 5x plus 6 and g of x equal 2 minus x square. The first step is to check whether the given polynomials are in standard form. Regarding the dividend, it is in the standard form. But the divisor is not in the standard form, so let me arrange it as minus x square plus 2. Now it's in the standard form, so we'll proceed to divide. Okay, in order to divide the two polynomials, first let's consider the first term of both the dividend and the divisor, and let me divide them both. So that I get a minus sign, don't forget the minus sign, it's minus x square. That is the first term of the quotient. Now multiply this minus x square with the divisor. So you get minus x square into minus x square is x plus x power 4, and then the next term is minus 2x square. So now subtract this term from the dividend and be cautious that you don't have a x square term. So write this x square term separately. Now let's subtract. In order to subtract, we need to change the sign of the second term. So now x power 4 minus x power 4 gets cancelled, and beware that you have to write the highest degree term in the first. So 2x square will be in the front. Then you write minus 5x plus 6 as it is, because you don't have any x square term or x term or constant term to combine. So we write the three terms as it is. Alright. Now this is our new dividend. We'll consider the first term and the first term of the divisor. So it is 2x square by minus x square. When you divide them, you get minus 2. Now this is my next term of the quotient. Now multiply this minus 2 with the divisor so that you get, when you multiply, it is 2x square minus 4. Okay, now let's substitute and subtract. 2x square minus 4. And don't forget to write the like terms in the same straight line so that you can easily subtract them. In order to subtract, I have changed the sign of the second terms. So 2x square gets cancelled. 5x is the only term, so let me write it as it is. Regarding the constant, it is 6 plus 4, that is 10. Okay, now you see degree of the remainder is the 1 because it's a linear polynomial, but degree of divisor is 2. Right? So degree of remainder is less than degree of divisor, so we couldn't proceed with the division further. That means that we have arrived at the answer, which is quotient equal minus x square minus 2 and remainder equal minus 5x plus 10. So this is how we have found the quotient and remainder for all the three set of polynomials given using division algorithm. Hope you all understand. Thank you.